just a fairytale apocalypse, so pay attention while I'm dropping this story. It might get a bit gory because your version bores me. What you learned from a clown? I'ma tell you how it went down. First of all, Humpty didn't fall off the wall. He was assassinated by the king's men. Aggravated was his highness because Humpty dropped science. Told people rebel, so they splattered his eggshell. He suffered from massive head swells. Humpty tried to dump the king out of his position. The man failed, obviously. And Shrek went to jail for armed robbery and Grand Theft Auto. He's known to let the Glock blow. Cruising up and down the block, yo, selling jumbos to crack, and plus heroin and smack. He had Alice walking the track. She kept a needle in the arm, and people said her brain was gone. She said, when I get high, my mind floats off into a wonderland. Yeah, dreaming of a floating cat and two fat fucks and cars stacked with pikes and razor sharp axes. Shit is drastic, slash you bastards. Let's talk about the big bad wolf. The big bad wolf and Little Red ran a jokes on poor granny. Ran up in the crib with the jammy. How could she do this to her own family? Yo, Red popped two in the chest. She laid on the floor and bled to death. Before she took her last breath, she looked Red dead in the eye. Reached for the sky with a bloody hand and said, why? Red began to cry and said, you let Granddad touch me. I was beaten and raped, so now death is your fate. And Snow White was living beyond trife, using the 7 dwarfs for slave labor. She abused him mentally, physically, and told him you ain't shit to me. She made one dwarf history because he prayed too hard to what she claimed was a false god, and crying out to him was a lost cause, and therefore your life I'ma off yours. The dwarfs got tired of the oppression, so they met in the secret session. Alright, check it, here's what we gonna do. They put cyanide in that bitch food. Pocahontas, she was a bit rude. I can't believe it, man, she swear she was the shit because she had Indian hair. The 3 little pigs had a plan to keep swine out of the hands of the black man. In fact, any man. They went to many lands owned by pig farmers, used a sneak attack to disarm them so they can set their brethren free. No longer will they be in captivity. Aladdin, he went on a cap killing spree. He screamed Allahu Akbar before he blew your motherfucking top off. He let him pop off cause he envisioned a world of enemies that didn't bow down to his religion. He hated Jews and Christians and vowed to send them to their glory, but this is not the end of the story.